All right, guys, what is up? Welcome back. It's that time of year again. We have 19 players to negotiate with. I literally just woke up, just rolled out of bed. It's about 6 in the morning, so sorry if I sound weird. I was going to do this last night, but I got tired. So, it's fine. I turned the game on to specifically do this, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I turned the game off. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so goals. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at those numbers. Okay. We do have 169 million, so that's good. Let me just kind of see who else is available. Caldwell. Okay, so priority. Albrecht. Albrecht's priority, but he doesn't want to be here. Jenkins priority, doesn't want to be here. Chamberlain priority, doesn't want to be here. So I'm going to have to, out of these three guys, I'm going to have to pick who I want to keep so far. Drake Jackson, yeah, doesn't want to be here. Which is odd because I resurrected his fucking career. Reyes does want to be here. Sears does want to be here. Forbes, oh my God, look at these people I have to sign. Okay, these are like all my starters. These are like all the people, all my main guys. Ridley, number 58, my left guard. He doesn't want to be here, but I think I'm going to force him to be here. I don't want him to ever leave. I know he's doesn't develop as fast as he probably could, but he is just a man among boys, I think, that guy. I mean, look at his size alone. For a guard, he's huge. Rose, I'd like to keep. He's a good backup, but I don't need him because I can just get someone else, literally just get someone else in the draft that's probably better than him out of the draft, or just right there. Cody Muck, I'd like to keep. Mitchell, I'd like to keep. Isaiah Justice, I'd like to keep. Michael Mayer, Jesus Christ. Darnell Washington, yeah, these two I'm going to keep. This is like my tight end tandem. Brandon Smith, don't care if I keep him or not. Unfortunately, if I can, I will. If I can't, I'm not worried about it. Nuzard, I might draft the center. I don't know. Let's see what we got. So let me just click on him to see what his cap hit would be. So if I sign him to this deal, I still have $100 million. Okay, I got to write this down. This is like the first time in a while I'm going to be writing these things down because I kind of want to prepare. It's looking like Jenkins might be on the way out, like right off the rip, but we'll see. And, I'll try to keep my rule where I just keep it to like one, maybe two trades if I have to do one. So let's write these people down. I haven't done this in a very long time. Goldstein. Okay, so 169. Okay, Gold. Caldwell. Goldstein, Caldwell, Albrecht. Wow, this is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot, guys. Jenkins. I also have to keep in mind the future. I can't just sign people to whatever because they fit this year, that the year that they have cap space, So that's why I gotta do priorities and write it down. I really don't have to do this. It looks like Jackson might be on the move. My ends actually might be on the move. I don't know. I think I can sign more people than I think. Sears, I want to really have signs. Forbes, I'd like to sign Forbes and keep him there forever. Kind of have him as a retired as a Steeler, but we'll see. Hunter. Hell, he'll probably fucking outplay his next contract unless I sign him for like 7 years. Ridley never wants to stay, but I always make him. Rose. Mock. I'm gonna sign everyone who's absolute priority, and then I'll go from there. Justice. Yeah, because if the very last guy you see who's going to be up next year, Mayor, Washington, Smith. I think one of those linebackers I'll lose. I think I can keep two of them. Nozard. Nozard's going to end up leaving. Okay, Croft. He's going to be fucking expensive. Okay, Goldstein. That's the number one guy. Once we get Goldstein, we can sign everyone else. Goldstein and Caldwell. Once we get those two guys, we're good. Start negotiation. So it's 7 years. He wants 7 years. All right, let's knock this down a little bit. Let's knock this down to 52. Let's see if he signs it. That gave us an extra mil. There we go. So we now have 81 million. I thought it said we'd have 100. That's a $20 million difference. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's get Caldwell signed. I've got to keep him. So I have 62 for everyone else. Okay, great. So those two guys are signed. That one thing surprised me. That's like $20 million difference. Okay. That sucks. Albrecht, what's he going to cost? He's going to cost about 6.5, or let's say 7, just because he doesn't want to be here. That's pennies in the fucking dollar for him. Jenkins, 20. Let's see, Jenkins 21. Chamberlain, he's gonna be fucking expensive, 22. Chamberlain I may not keep. Jackson, he's gonna want some money. Oops. I'm writing his name down next to his name. What's he want? 16.5. That's not bad for what he's done. It's actually very good for what he's done, but he's not going to be worth it. I have two other guys that I've got two. I've got Johnson in my rookie. I would literally just be. I would have to trade him for like a backup and a draft pick, and I'd be fine. Just because I need someone to be a backup. Okay, Reyes. What does Reyes want? Reyes wants about 7, which is good for him. I thought he'd want about 10. But he's only an 83. He's not that highly rated. He doesn't level up for some reason. And he's only 24. See, this is the thing about drafting really young people. It's like they come for contract, they're like 24 years old. It's like shit, there's people drafted your age. Sears is a year older. You figured Sears would be higher, but he's not. So he wants about 15. I'd like to keep Sears. I just think he might be the odd man out because of his price, and he's not expensive in my opinion. I think he's worth about 20 million a year, but that's just me. Forbes is worth about 8. Oh, hold on. It's my alarm. I did my alarm just in case I need to get up, help my wife out the door. All right, Hunter. Oh, geez, he's up too. Hunter wants about 10, but I might end up signing him because he's less expensive if I can. I mean, it's just if I can get to sign these guys. I thought I'd be able to sign most people, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Ridley might be on the way out too. He only wants about 7.5. Let's write 8. We're gonna have to sign him. We're gonna have to sign him to 8 if we want him to stay. And I actually think that's a fucking bargain for him for what he does. Rose. Ooh, let's see. Rose wants about 4. Excuse me. Mock, I'd love to keep. He wants about 10. I mean, at his age and what he's done, I think he's worth that. I would sign him to that if I had the money. I'm not going to have it. Mitchell, I'd like to keep. God, he's only $5 million a year. Yeah, that's not bad at all for him. That guy's a good kick returner, and he can play. He plays really well when he comes in. He's just normal development, but which is fine. Justice, I'd like to keep a high quality backup guard or a tackle. 6.5. Let's got more guys left, guys. Mayor, these two guys I do want to sign. About 5. Washington's probably going to want more than him. About 5. So, yeah, so those two guys about 5. I'm going to have to star my priorities and then just hopefully fucking do something with the other guys. Smith. I'm not signing Smith. He wants $3 million a year at 73. It's not happening. I mean, it's probably bare minimum, but he's kind of an odd man out as well. He wants about 3. Okay. I don't think there's anyone else because he is going to be a bag. That guy right there. If I sign him, that's if I sign Croft. Booker's only 23. He's coming. All right. Priorities. Albrick. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with my ends. I'm losing my ends, which I'm fine with because I got those two guys that can come right in and take over and probably play well right off the rip and probably trade. I'll probably end up trading Drake Jackson, to be honest. I might keep Jenkins and let him go. But I don't know yet. Albrick I might keep out of all of them. I might lose the other two. I don't want to lose Sears, but it's a possibility. Because Albrick I can put in the middle. I can just put Albrick in middle linebacker. He's one of my best tacklers. I think he's got the highest awareness of all my linebackers. I think he's got the best tackling by a little bit, but I think he does. So I think he can transition right to middle linebacker. Jenkins, Chamberlain, I don't think we'll be able to keep. How much do we have left? Of 62 million? Yeah, we don't have it. It looks like a lot, but we don't have a lot. Drake Jackson, Manny Reyes. If Sears didn't fucking cost so much. If Sears wasn't like 15 mil a year, this would be a done deal. Sears would absolutely be the one that I kept. But Sears asking number is a little bit of an issue. I do think he's worth it, but it is a little bit of an issue. I could keep Sears and let the other two go. That's what I could do. Forbes, Hunter. I've got to keep one of these defensive tackles, I think. He's 26, he's a 78. This guy here, Chamberlain, he wants 20 million though. He doesn't want to stay. I'm gonna have to grossly overpay that guy. And I don't want to run into a commander situation where they have 2 really high paid interior linemen. I don't need to do that. Chamberlain actually might be the guy that I can trade. I'm gonna have to make 2 trades. I'm gonna have to kind of go against my rule a little bit and make 2 trades. Chamberlain and Jackson. Let's kind of like star those 2 guys. Chamberlain and Jackson together, trade those 2 guys. Reyes and Sears. See, I can keep those guys for the year. I can keep my linebackers. I'm just going to lose them. I want to keep one. I want to keep one, and I think that Albrick is the guy to even overpay. I mean, he's the guy to keep. He's an 89. He's an X factor. He doesn't want much, which is very odd. Albrick's the guy to keep. Albrick's the guy to keep. Forbes I'd like to keep. Ridley I'd like to keep. So let's keep Albrick. Albrick. Ridley. Mitchell, Justice, and my 2 tight ends for now. Let's just do those guys for now, and then we'll figure things out. Give him 5. Did he want to stay with us? He didn't want to stay with us, so he's gonna. Yeah, he didn't want to stay, so he's gonna need a little bit more. And we'll give him an extra year. I think we're gonna have to pay him a lot more than this, to be blunt. I don't think he's gonna stay for this, but let's try it. Okay, so Ulbrich, we have to negotiate with him. All right. Jackson, Reyes, Sears, Forbes. Ridley was the other. What's the other one? All right, Ridley signed. I know he's lower. I know he's a lower rated guy, but he fits me so well. Okay, I have 48 million after him. Mitchell, like I said, I'd like to keep him around because he's so good at other things. I don't think he'll turn this down. I just don't think he'll turn that down. I don't think that's a high of a number. Mitchell's fine. Okay, good. Mayor in Washington. You got to sign. Mayor, let's give him a 3 years. He wanted to stay, right? There we go. Oh, shit. Never mind. He didn't want to stay. So I'm going to have to circle these guys that need to be kind of negotiated with. Washington, I don't want to keep him as my tight end, but... to give him a bigger bonus makes him want to stay. All right, so he's good. So we're just going to do one line, Mitchell, Washington, Smith and Nazard, I'm not going to worry about for now. I have 33 million left. Do I keep one of those defensive tackles? Do I keep my backup guard? Oh, Justice. I gotta sign Justice. Hold on. I like Justice because he can kind of play guard and tackle, and he's a good quality backup. That's why I like him. He wanted to stay, right? There we go. So I kind of want to get some people signed, but I do want to have some money left for my receivers. I need to keep money for my receivers. So I have 27 million. I probably won't do much after this. We'll probably do a video next week. But I do have to probably trade Chamberlain and Jackson. Is that who I had written down? Yeah, Chamberlain and Jackson. I don't know what to do with Reyes. I can sign him, but I don't know if I should. I'm thinking that I should. Or Sears. Let Reyes go. I can sign. So I can actually sign these two guys if I want. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Here's the problem. I don't know what my cap's going to be if I sign them and then coming up next week to pay these guys, because Ulbrich is the linebacker I really want to keep. So let's kind of rewrite this. Let's kind of rewrite this. Okay, so week 4. So week 4, I want to sign Albrick. Sign Albrick. Jenkins is being traded. No, I think I'm just gonna let him go. Chamberlain and Jackson will be traded. We have Reyes, Sears. I don't know what I'm doing with them, with all these guys yet. Forbes. Hunter, I think I'm gonna let go. Rose, I think I might let go. Mock, maybe, but I don't think I'm gonna have any money for him. He wants like 10 million. Those are question marks. Okay. So for now we're done, I think, except for the trades. It was Chamberlain and Jackson gone, unfortunately. I'm trying not to do a bunch of track. I could just trade all those other players, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to do things the way that they would normally be done. And Jenkins, I would want to get another championship. I think that's a situation where just I couldn't sign him. And Chamberlain's a situation where, hey, he doesn't really want to be here. He's young. Just move on from him. I don't really have a lot of ties to that guy. And Jackson, I have ties to, but it's funny because he was feeling very. He doesn't feel like he was making the impact, and he got hurt one game. Like, he only played 2 games, but he had one kind of a cheap sack at the end of a game. He's 30 years old. I don't need him. I really don't. I've got Johnson and Bartell. If I can get like a good quality backup and a draft pick for him, that'd be fine. If I can get that, if I can just get a good quality backup, I'll be happy. No, I might get a starter, but I'd like to start Bartell and Johnson. I mean, Bartell has a hidden depth trait. I mean, he's probably going to be very good. Yeah, then Jenkins I'll probably hold on to and start Bartell next year, but Johnson's definitely going to be starting from here on out. So let's get those 2 guys traded, and then we'll kind of figure things out next week. Let's see who's interested. The Bears I always trade with. Let's actually go up from here. Oh, the Saints are interested. Let's see what they have as far as their like edges. Well, they have Nolan Smith, which is beautiful. They have Murphy. They have 2 good edges. They have some good edges. I don't know why they want to get rid of their. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't want to trade him to them because they don't. I can't. What am I going to trade for? Let's see the Seahawks. What the Seahawks have. Ricky Walker. We have Rashawn Miller, Jason Hayden. Miller may not be bad, actually. Hayden may not be bad either. Because they're not going to be expensive to get because they're normal development, and they're probably a very capable backup, you know. All right, it's 26. Let's look at maybe Miller. Miller in like a I don't know what fucking pick we'd have. In reality, you probably get a first-round pick for Drake Jackson, to be honest. For his production, you'd get a first-round pick for him. But they'd be negative on the cap, so we have to find another trading partner. The Saints are interested, but we don't really have any edges. He's 23. Yeah, I guess we could do him. Go get Rhett Murphy. Something like that, but Jackson will be just lost in the shuffle of edges. No, he wouldn't. He's a right end. He's a right edge, isn't he? He's a left edge. Oh, fuck. It's not my problem, to be honest, where he plays. I think I could get that for him, to be honest. And the reason why I'm getting someone so much lower is I want to play my guy. Trade declined. Okay, almost there. I could just fucking trade another draft pick and grab him. I could just go get a second round pick, but let's throw a fourth, throw a fifth, and see where they're at. Actually, I just kind of want to see where they're at. Okay, probably got to give a third. Okay, never mind. Let's go get a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Jackson's gone. Don't have to worry about him anymore. Defensive tackle. I'll have to do his number and everything. This guy here, Murphy. Chamberlain, we're gonna have to move on from just because I'm losing people. All right, so we have to find people with cap space and who are willing to. Oh shit, that'd be interesting to trade him to the Bengals. Let's see if I get a first round pick for him. That would be very interesting to trade him to the Bengals. I don't think this is going to be pulled off, but I just need to get another body in there. Sims. Oh, geez, okay. They have good fucking linemen. I don't know why they'd be interested in that, to be blunt. You know what, fuck it. Let's take the pick off. Let's just take the pick off. Because this defensive tackle here looks like he might be good. He's 22. That's the guy. That's the guy right there. He's similar to the other guy that I have in the middle. He's just not... I don't have as big of linemen, but I don't know if they'll take this. I mean, in their eyes right now, they're getting a better player, and they're saving money in their eyes. But he needs to be extended. So, and he's got how long on his contract? 3 years left, and he's a gold star. Yeah, let's go. There we go. Cool. Cool. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna doll these guys up, kind of put some makeup on the pig, you know, and then next week we'll have to do this again. We'll have to do this again next week and figure things out, because I do want to get Ulbrich and all those guys settled before I start moving other people. I don't think I'm going to move my linebackers. I think I'm going to leave my linebackers exactly where they are for right now, and then if I lose people, I lose people. If I don't, I don't. But we did move on from 2 guys. We're going to have 2 new starters at ends, which is going to be exciting. And just a new starter at defensive tackle. So anyway, I'll see you guys on week 4. Yeah, these guys are very, very similar players. Very similar players. So anyway, I'll see you guys on week 4 with some new defensive ends and a new lineman. All right, guys, welcome on back. Before I play this game, I was writing down a plan. I recorded the first part of this video. I'll probably transition here about 7:30 in the morning. It's now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Sorry, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And my power just came back on. My power went out. So now I got to go back to my notes and figure out what the hell I was doing. All right, so I have notes on my linebackers because I want to do something with those. Oh, yeah, never mind. I was making a trade. So I'm re-putting this back on. By the way, I think I referred in the last video to my next game being week 4, and it's just week 3. So, but I have decided to move 2 of my linebackers, and I want to go get 1 linebacker. He's like a fucking star. He's like a superstar, you know. He's like, you know, like a once in a fucking lifetime linebacker kind of deal. But I only need 1. So I'm gonna trade. You'll see what I'm talking about. The Colts have him. He's a really good middle linebacker. It's gonna take a lot to get him. But I think if I get him, it'll be right here. This guy here, Booth. He's been in the league, I think, 1 year. Yeah, he's been in the league 1 year, and he's like a star. This guy. So, but they weren't taking literally anything. I'm trying to move Booth, believe it or not. I'm trying to move Booth and Reyes because I'm going to keep Ulbrich. So Booth and Ulbrich will be basically my linebackers, and then my other linebacker will be Blythe, who was a second-round pick last year. He's going to be very good. So I've got 3 very good top linebackers. I bet my linebackers are going to be better now. I love the linebackers I have now, but my linebackers are now going to be faster. I'm adding a ton of speed to my linebacking core. Reyes and Sears are both quick, but they're not fast. Booth does everything. He literally does everything. So what I was in the middle of doing was I was trying to trade these 2 and try to get a pick back. But the problem is they don't want to give up shit for this guy. I'm not even sure if I'll get these 2 for him, to be honest. I mean, this is going to be a really tough guy to get. But let me kind of show you his stats real quick, his ratings. I mean, as you can see, he does everything very, very well. Even his block shedding's not bad. His zone coverage is great. His pursuit is great. His acceleration's great. His play recognition's great. His awareness is great. He's really, really, really good. His coverage can be better, but I'll probably try to put into like a kind of, the attributes. Oh god, not attributes, but when you go up, you can be a field general or a coverage linebacker. I'll put that. But he's a pure athletic top tier middle linebacker. He really is. He's number 13 in the league. He's only been in the league 1 year. Spears is great, but he's number 8 in the league. But it's crazy because Spears is more of like a big thumper. Manny Reyes is more of a quick, kind of almost gifted pass coverage guy. I can probably keep them both, but I'll be pushing my cap to the limit. If I trade these 2, I'll still have Ulbrich, who is probably just about the best linebacker in the league. I'll have Booth, who's probably the best young linebacker in the league, and I'll have Blythe, who's another one of the best young linebackers in the league. So I'm getting younger and faster with this trade. I'm just trying to finalize what I'm getting in return. So I think I was looking for a guard, but they're not going to give up anything. I was trying to get a guard back because I'm losing Mock. So I'm trying to add this guard. This is obviously not going to happen. I'll show you how far out we are. So it's not that bad, but I've got to give up a pick. I've got to give up a second-round pick or something to get this trade done. So if I can get this trade done, I've got a nice, good young lineman, good young linebacker, and they're both on contract. I won't have to re-sign. Like Samuels, I think I won't have to renegotiate with him until next season. And Booth, I won't have to do it for 2 more years. So this is going to be a good situation for me. He's got 3 years left on his contract, right? The other guy's got 2, so he'll play out this year, and then next year I'll have to extend him. But yeah, I just, like I said, between these 2 guys, they want, oh god, I'm trying to think of the number, like $25-30 million just to keep those 2 guys. Because I think Reyes doesn't want to stay, and Spears wants like 15-16 million a year. So now when these 2 are up, I'll kind of deal with it then, I guess. But the good thing is the 2 ends are now, we don't have to extend them and spend the money. We've got 2 good young ends. I'm probably going to lose one of these 2 guys because of the quarterback. I'm just probably going to have to lose one of these 2 guys. Maybe later on down the road, one of these guys will be back on the team. I don't know. But if I can get this trade here done, I think that'll be a good thing. So let's offer a second-round pick. We might be able to do it. I was in the middle of kind of doing it when the power went out. So let's offer this trade. They won't take anything. I don't even know if they'll take this. They've been very, very stingy on what they're going to take. So, taking the guard off their hands might help the trade. And I'm giving to, these 2 guys are starters. They're going to walk right and start for them. So we'll see what happens. It's even declined. Yeah. So this has been a tough trade to do. So let's offer up a 5th round pick. I'm not even sure if they'll take this. Trade is declined. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to offer up a 4th round. Let's offer up a 4th round pick. So that way we have a 1st, a 2nd, and a 3rd. I'm in a good spot on my team where I don't need a lot of picks. I just don't want to give up a ton for these guys. On top of losing what I have, so forth. So maybe I can give up a 3rd the year after? Maybe a 3rd that year? So I'll have to give up probably a 3rd, a 2nd, and a 3rd. I'll probably have to give up a 2nd and a 3rd. I'll have a 1st and a 2nd. But the good thing about my, let me see I'll offer 2nd, but let's see if I can get something back. I don't know if I can. Well, I don't know. I like this guy. I don't know if they'll take it, though. And I'm trying to think. I might have to cut someone. He does have a hidden trait, so let's see what we can do. Trade declined. Okay, take that off. I just feel like I'm giving up a lot for these two, to be honest. But I'm at least getting something. I'm getting 2 good young players back, and if I can keep them, that'd be spectacular. Booth, I'm going to keep. He'll be a priority. Trade the... Oh, my God. Okay, let's just throw in a 7th round pick. Let's go. Let's get this deal done. Let's go. Okay, we got it done. We got it done. We got it done. We got it done. We're going to change his number. His number's going to change. So we're going to have, what I'm going to do is Albrecht is going to stay. Next week, I got to sign him. And I think that's why I said week 4. So, and then Blythe will be the new Will. I know some of you guys probably think Middleton should be, which should be a fine fit. Blythe is a gold star, and he's a couple of points lower. He's going to be better. Middleton's a silver. When Middleton's in, he feels like a very good backup or a solid starter. I think Blythe is going to be the real deal. I could go back and change, but I think Middleton, with his versatility, would be a great backup for all around. And he was a 4th round pick. Blythe was a 2nd round pick. Blythe has the better dev kind of opportunity trait or whatever, and it's only a couple of point difference, and I believe he's a year younger. Yeah, he's a year younger. So by the end of the year, Blythe will have passed him up. So it's going to be Blythe, but you guys are going to love him. Blythe was on this team. He had a different head. I changed his head. I don't know if I don't recall. It's been so many hours now if I said that or not. So Blythe has been on this team. He's number 56. You guys have seen him. I'll show him to you. You guys have seen him. He just has a different head now. He made a couple of big hits in one of the games for on special teams that cause fumbles and shit. He's a fucking good player. He's going to be a really good player. So Blythe is going to be the real deal. And the only guy that I'm really worried about is Forbes. But if you look, see Bowman. I have Lacey. I have Fielder. All these guys were high picks. Davis, Spriggs. This is like the future. Lacey, Davis, Fielder, Spriggs. These are the future of my defensive backs. I'd love to keep Forbes. If I can keep Forbes, I will. I don't think I'm going to do anything with him. I think I'm just going to ride the season out with him. If I can't sign him, I'll just let him go and then, go another direction. But safeties, I'm good. Rose, I might try to keep because he's kind of an inexpensive backup. Let's see, like Langford and Hollister, they're good, but they almost look like, if you look at their stats and look at how they are, they're very Sears-like. They're very they're kind of slow, quick, smart, great tacklers. They're not what I want starting on the outside. They're good backups for me, but I think these guys would be actually really good if you put them as inside linebackers. They'd be really good. They'd be if I had a 34 defense, Hollister and Langford would be good sitting together in the middle. They'd be good. They're just a couple of downhill tacklers is what they are. So But my defense has a lot of good young linebackers on it, really good young linebackers. In fact, I think I might put Langford or the other guy at middle, but we'll see. I do have Smith, and when I lose Smith, I'll change people around. So I don't remember. Oh, the right guard, right guard. Mock Samuels is there, so Mock we'll just let go. Payne will keep, so Payne and Samuels will be there. In fact, I'm curious to see if Samuels will be a center. I don't know. I'm not worried about that yet. Millum, Ridley just got extended. Nichols. So we're good. These two guys have to be extended. One just got signed, and I think I still have to sign Mayer. Kirkpatrick's going to be in the future. Is there anyone else? I don't remember. I don't think so. So yeah, I have some work to do on the depth chart, and I will see you on week 3. All right, guys. Yeah, sorry. I'm back. I actually forgot I was going to be trading him. So one guy I was going to trade to get another player, which I did. I forgot I got Murphy. So I got Murphy in a pick. So Jenkins, I'm going to trade. I'm just going to try to get a high draft pick for him, to be honest. I like him a lot, but I'm not. Now I'm thinking about. I'm not sure. Should I just keep him this year and just develop Bartell and put Bartell in next season? The reason why I'm considering trading him, and I'm trying not to do a bunch of trades, which I know I'm doing way more than I said I was going to do. But it's like it's so hard to just let someone like him go. It's not necessarily easier. It's just better to dangle him out there and get a pick. I've got two thoroughbreds. And a young guy right here coming up that can step right in. I put him number 83. But yeah, I mean Oliver can come in. They can be. Yeah, I have one too many edges. I'm going to have to sign some people for, there's some really good defensive tackles on the practice squad. So that's what we'll do too. So let's get Jenkins traded. But I want a top draft pick for him. Because I'm going to be losing players because of that big quarterback contract. I'm absolutely going to be losing players. There's no doubt in my mind. Let's see if the Dolphins need him. I always look at the Dolphins, see if they need him. Yeah, so they're interested. Let's see what is he, left edge? Oh, they have Pope. Oh, they got two good left edges. Okay, never mind. Dolphins don't need them. They're playing 34. Ew. All right, I'm going to handpick where he goes. The Jaguars want him. I kind of want to send him somewhere. Oh, the Packers. He looks like a fucking... Oh, they don't have any money. Never mind. They have no money. If it's green and they got money, we'll trade him to him. I think the Bears were interested, but I've been trading with the Bears. When I play the Bears, my team's going to be on it. Well, the Texans will be a fucking beautiful fit. They got $10 million. They can sign him. They have the second pick of the draft. I guarantee you they'll take this. There you go. I just got the second pick of the draft for him, so that's a beautiful thing. Bartell, we're going to put... I don't know if I'm going to put Bartell on the left or put Johnson on the left. I think I'm going to put Johnson on the left side. I think I'm going to put Johnson on the power side. And I'm going to put the other guy, Bartell. Let's see, because I want to put I think they're both edge rushers, like actual, like, finesse rushers. They're not, I typically keep one power guy and then one, he's got 85 power, 94 finesse. That's really good. Nice combo there. So yeah, so yeah, he's going to move to the right. He's going to move. He's probably going to be a little less productive. But he's going to move. What is his run support? Block shedding, he's a 94. He's fucking good, this guy. Strength 82. He's not overly strong. Acceleration, speed, finesse, power. He's good tackling. I really think he's going to go on the side where Jenkins was. I'm going to put him on the left. if you're looking from the offense, he's going to be on the right where 97 was. I don't think he's going to be on that side. Yeah, I think he needs to be on one-on-one on the right tackle. Or, the left tackle on like the weak side. Finesse moves it. He's going to struggle a little bit because he's going against the best lineman, but eventually he won't. All right, we're gonna leave Bartell there. We're gonna put Johnson on the power side. He can handle that. He can handle the double teams. He can handle the running to him. He can get off of blocks. He's gonna be able. He's gonna do everything. So we're going to edit him and make him on the other side. That's why I love Jenkins over there. Jenkins can he was like a 2-gap defensive end. He was great. He was great there. There we go. There we go. I think you guys are like Bartell. I think Bartell's going to be good. Anderson, I changed his name. I think it was something different before. We're losing Hunter. Hold on. Did I just sign him? Did I just extend him? He's got a big contract. Did I sign him this year? I don't think I did. Yeah, I signed him last season. Yeah, I think I probably extended him 5 years last. That's good. That's beautiful. Ulbrich, Booth, Blythe. Okay, good. Forbes is, we're just going to keep him. Okay. So, yeah, we're just got to do the, let's see our draft picks. The second pick. So, we have 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick. That's fine. That's fine. So, I got to kind of do my due diligence on really preparing. If there's like 3 players I'm not going to be able to keep, I'll just draft that way if I can. Yeah, so we extended. Let's see who we have to extend now. So Ulbricht's offer's there. I want to leave things the way they are because I want him to sign first before anybody. So we're going to have to extend people next week. I do want to extend Rose. Mock, I think I'm just going to let go. Mayer, we're going to extend. Smith will let go, and that guy will let go. And then Croft will deal with him next season. Croft, I might trade. I'm going to be honest. I think I'm going to end up trading him next year, but at the beginning of the year. And I hate to say it, I love Croft, but I really, I'm going to have to throw a lot of money to Floyd. I know I am. And Floyd, I think, is the better player. Very slightly, but I think he's better. But like I said, anyway, I'll go through the depth chart and we'll play the next week. But yeah, I know I have to keep coming on back, but I have my notes and I keep forgetting to do certain things. So we went through the whole thing. I think we're good. And yeah, let's play. Play week 3.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Visitors sideline, their head coach. His guy's looking good right out the gate, off to a 2-0 start. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team.
Dan Campbell's the coach of the fucking
2-0. So
Broncos. I wonder what the record is.
Here early in the season.
They're 2-0. Okay, so there's one more player that I got. I think I mentioned it earlier in the day before my power went out. I'll show him to you real quick. It's not nothing crazy. He's a defensive tackle. He's going to be taking over for when Hunter leaves. Sorry, I'm turning my PlayStation back on from losing my power because it's got fucking reset. And so Moreno, this guy here. So he's 23. He's a rookie. He's got a dev trait. He's 6'4", 354. And now all of my linebackers are very strong. Guys that can push the pocket. Anderson's going to be real good, I think. Next to Gather is just going to be good. They're a little bit smaller, but they're just kind of balls of strength. I hate to say it like that, but so anyway, yeah, Ulbrich, Booth. I put him at number 0, which I think is going to be cool. and Blythe. So we got new linebackers, 2 new edges, 2 brand new. Well, Johnson's not new, but the rookie Bartell, let's see what he can do. Murphy's going to be the main backup because Oliver, which you guys have barely even seen, he's kind of one of my backups. He's hurt, so Murphy will be the main backup, which he kind of typically is, at least on one side. So let's look at the medical center, see if there's anyone else out. Okay, great, my best player. Guy just extended. Unbelievable. So we're going to have, let me just make sure my safeties are correct here. Greer will be starting. Rose will be the backup. Davis. Who could play safety? Yeah, let's leave Davis another backup safety. Rose will be there. And then Davis. We'll just put Davis there. He'll play safety if he needs to. And I think we're good here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's play. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm excited to play this new defense. This defense is gonna be faster. It's gonna be a faster, quicker defense. Hopefully the runs off the edges, they'll be able to take care of a little bit better. The middle linebacker is going to be really exciting. I'm super pumped for. There's very few players I would have gotten rid of Sears for, and he was one of them when I was searching through the team. Like, this guy's really good. So anyway, let's go, man. I'll shut up.
Definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards 1 week and then run for 100 plus.
Why was the defense like that? Let me just double check. Let me look, guys. Hold on. The defense should not have been like that. Johnson. Oh, Bartell's supposed to be here. Yeah, I don't know why that was like that. Is Johnson hurt? He's not hurt, right? Okay, no. Johnson, the two defensive ends were wrong. Johnson, Murphy, Bartell, Murphy. Okay, I don't know why that was like that. Let's call that defense again. I don't want to do that. Keep using it.
Extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
So from the 39 now.
Okay, yeah, they're right now. I don't know why they were wrong before.
They'll keep it on the ground.
There's the rookie, baby, making plays. Let's go.
Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Nix to the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Townsend. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
There's the future.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Steeler defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
They held them to just 13 points in the game. And truthfully, you can't expect them to play much better than that. That's excellent defense.
To throw, here's Nix. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Denver has the 1st down. The play going for 15 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Townsend Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Nick's going to keep this himself. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're already giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though, as he's able to put that one through.
And you remember him right before the kick stomping around his area to make sure that things were going to hold for his plant foot, and it did.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Steelers.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Once more, Gibson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 11 carries, 107 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Steelers first down.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 52 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Looking to throw. Goldstein. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Goldstein will try to pick it up himself. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 12 carries, 52 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Nick's going to keep this himself. And now off to the races down the right side. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him the first down.
That's good for Broncos.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner, put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
They'll run on first down. It's Townsend. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set them up 1st and goal.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Now it's Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And this is caught for the Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Goldstein. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The Steelers at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Goldstein. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6. Let's go. The Broncos 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Goldstein. Fights through and now a crease. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Steelers.
A handoff for Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour.
I got a feeling I'm going to see this team in the playoffs. I got a feeling.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. Goldstein. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
12 yards.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Steelers 1st down.
Looking to throw. Goldstein. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another 1st down.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Back to throw. Goldstein. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Broncos
The 10-play drive that time. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Able to slither by. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Up the middle they go. Townsend. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, it's gone. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Another carry now for Gore. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 1st and goal. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw. Goldstein. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ball rests on the 7-yard line, 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. A beautiful fake. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Broncos first down.
To throw is Nix. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's Nix. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves.
Yeah, my pass rush just isn't there yet. The two guys, they just got to get caught up, but it's fine. We got growing pains with them.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing Nix. And quick throw here, that's complete. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd.
Oh, I forgot. It's also, within 2 minutes of the half, so it's going to be tough to stop them.
Nix looking to throw again. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you. The rain, maybe not quite as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down pretty good as we prepare for the 2nd half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
At the 29-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, Nix.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
I know I'm winning, but I kind of feel like their players aren't affected by the rain, but mine are. It's like my linebackers just can't even come close to covering their tight ends. It's not. It's like they're jogging and tight ends are running. It's like odd. It is what it is. I'm not complaining, but I just feel like my linebackers feel really slow. It's like they can't keep up with anyone, which are not slow linebacker. Like Albrecht's really fast.
Working out of the gun is Nix. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play.
Well, when it rains, it pours, you know.
Got
2 defensive ends I'm playing with.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Nix.
Yeah, see, like my back 7 of my defense is just, it's like they're in fucking mud. It's weird.
Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chain.
I was supposed to get faster at linebacker. They feel like half the speed.
At the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Townsend trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
Oh, never mind. Their tight ends, look at them. One's an X Factor, one's a fucking star. So, yeah, never mind. They have like 2 top tier tight ends.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play.
Yeah, let's look at them real quick. Let's look at their tight ends. And their tight ends are just like my linebackers can't cover them. They're like ridiculous. Oh, never mind. Yeah, but they're like crazy. Like it's like they can't cover them.
And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. On the sneak, it's Nix.
This my guy jumps over him for some reason.
Bronco touchdown.
Bo Nix
With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Broncos have got it back to within a score.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with the tight ends. I don't know what I've called cover 3, cover 1, cover 4. Nothing. They're just wide open. Like no one covers them. It's weird. Or like when someone's on them, they're 5 yards behind them. It's like they're not affected by the rain. I've never played a game like this where I cannot. I at least like if I'll have a tight end have a good game on me and I'll adjust. But I've never had a game where I literally all game just can't cover their tight ends. They just can't cover them.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 72 yards.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
The try here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Denver's offense now set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through.
Yeah, look at this. I mean, their players are wide open.
I'm having almost a physical reaction.
Their players are literally, they're wide open. None of my guys, it's like my players are playing in the rain and theirs aren't. It feels very weird. Even though I'm winning, it's just like I can't cover them.
They need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
On the sneak, it's Nix.
And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. 1 yard is the gain. And it'll give the Broncos a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, do I have an injury in my defensive line? 98's playing, which I don't mind, but 92's out. Does he have an injury that I didn't notice? Oh, he's hurt. Let's just take him out of the game. Like, let's literally just take him out. I don't want to get this, because he's going to come back in and really get hurt. Oldham's plenty good enough to be in there. Plenty.
They run the counter. It's Townsend. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Second and 7.
They run the counter. Townsend. And he'll get this pretty close to.
Let me tell you, number 3 has really come on.
36.
I know he's my slot guy, but he's really come on. Like, he's getting tackles. He's knocking balls down. I knew he was going to be good. That's why I played him this year. I knew he was going to be good.
3rd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Townsend. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
They're going. It's Nix.
He'll try to do it himself. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a
Shit, I forgot to put Gore in. They're holding the ball, man. This is like two teams that kind of like ball control, hold the ball in the rain, play defense. It's a good game.
The defensive guys, if they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sorry, I dropped something. Hold on. God dang. Oh,
Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Steelers.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Up the middle they go with Gore. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Steelers first down.
They'll try it up the gut with Gore. Down to about the 32. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Goldstein. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Here we go. It's Gore. And they're going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Townsend. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Charles, a nice play there, wasting no time making his presence felt for this defense.
And you know, we heard the same conversation around the league. A lot of people were surprised.
Like someone goes to cover him and then they don't cover him. They just let him go.
Make a big-time impact with his new squad.
He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Townsend. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw. Nix. Wide open receiver complete.
Can we please cover the tight end, please? Like, no one covers this guy. Just they don't even cover him. If you watch the play, he just runs around and no one covers him. Let no one go toward him.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. They'll give to Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And able to break one.
You're sure some running linebackers over, Bo? Like, really?
But a nice little gain. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And this one is right through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Looking to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Good for Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33.
Gibson again. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
A handoff right. It's Gore. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll run on first down. It's Townsend. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Steelers are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Broncos about set to go on offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And his throw is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
It's 3rd and 15.
Nix from the shotgun.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Man, Brontell's been up and down today. He's had a good game. Like his rookie game, he's had a really good game. Sometimes he can block, but other times he's caused problems.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Going for the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able
They're just handing Nick's yards with the tight end not being covered, this stupid shit in the rain. They're just handing him yards. He doesn't deserve it. He's not playing that good. Let me tell you, 83's played well too. And my backups played really well. So it looks like I got some good. I mean, my ends are gonna be fine.
Once, but you figure they're gonna
91 comes back next week. We'll be really good.
To go on second down. Back to throw. Nix. This is intercepted.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second
Yeah, I mean, I
time.
think for 3 quarters, you know, with the tight end being open and the stupid shit, I think the 4th quarter we completely played well. So I think next week this team's going to have a really good defensive game. So I'm happy with it, but I wish we had played better in the first half. But it is what it is. We're on the road with a team I almost guarantee we're going to see again in the playoffs. I almost that team is good. The Broncos, if they can stay healthy, the Broncos are good. They're tough.
That many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them. And
yeah, I mean, this guy just gave him so many problems with the big runs. Just, I think I had over 200 yards running with him. I didn't even run that much.
So for Pittsburgh, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0.
Gibson's kind of, he kind of reminds me of a Jameer Gibbs. It's kind of what he's like to me. He's about the same size. He's very fast. He can catch out of the backfield. Tough runner. He's like Jameer Gibbs.
Time as they drop to 2-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, 241 yards on only 15 carries. That's crazy. Floyd did nothing. Hard to throw the ball. And they had the ball. Every time they had the ball, they just, in like the first 3 quarters, they just grind the clock down. Booth, 13 fucking tackles. Booth and Albrecht with the tackles. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, that's what I want from my linebackers. That's what I wasn't getting before. I mean, they get good tackles, but like Hufanga and Caldwell will be like my leading tacklers. These guys were getting there first. That's good. 10 tackles for loss for my linebackers. I'm happy with that. Bartell had a sack. Dude, look at these guys. 2 rookies. 2 rookies. Now Johnson's going to be the starter over Murphy, but hey, man, nice debuts for these guys. Beautiful debut for them. I mean, I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting much from Bartell at all. I thought he was going to kind of struggle this year, but it looks like he might be all right. So, you know, Fonga just comes in and has look at that, 11 tackles, interception. Just, guy's so good. Anyway, all right, guys.